We are here in the streets of Portland, Oregon, and we're out to ask the question, what do you know about a near-death experience?
I guess I've heard of it from people who knew people, and my understanding is that you feel love all around you, and you see the bright lights, and you just feel like everything is great, and you're just surrounded by love. That's my understanding of it, yeah.
I know that when people have near-death experiences, sometimes they say they see heaven or they see a bright light.
One time, my good friend, Donnie Ironman, was pronounced dead, basically. So all of our group of friends went and collected a bunch of money and gave it to his family. Years later, he approached me and said, "Jimmy, I saw you give my mom the money." I was in the cafeteria of the hospital where he was laying 4 stories above me. So he handed me I handed her the money and said, "You need to not worry about money, you need to worry about your son."
I've heard of a near-death experience. I read about it. Done quite a bit of research on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I have the videos and books that on that particular subject, yes.
Well, I know they're real. I know that you see something that's, I think of it as a quantum transfer is what I would call it. Basically, I've been dead, close to dead a couple of times, kind of outside your body, and then you go to this. I don't think that the light aspect of it is very accurate. Some people may see that, but it's actually more like a presence of your being and you looking over, seeing yourself.
Well, near-death experience. I've had one myself. When I was really young, they don't teach Indian kids how to swim, so I went and naturally I tried to doggy paddle. Didn't work out, and my friend had to save me, so that was a near-death experience I had when I was 7 years old.
So I guess for me, a near-death experience would be when you come really, really close to dying.
I guess it is, yeah, like you said, you're close to death. So
I do know what a near-death experience is. As a matter of fact, I fell down some time ago and I hit my face on the floor really hard. And I got up and I was dizzy and I touched my face and it was bloody. And I fell down again and I hit it really hard again and I passed out. And my friend had to take me to the hospital and because I was unresponsive. And so yes, I think I do. I was in a coma for a couple of days. So yes, I know what a near-death experience is. And I'm Bolivia Carmichaels.
Yes, I do. When my girlfriend passed away, I felt like my spirit was leaving with her, and I felt like I died for a little while, but I came back.
Yes, I do, but I've never experienced it.
You're near to death, like you almost died?
Somebody who's died and maybe been resuscitated.
Have I ever heard of one? No.
Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, when you almost die, but you don't.
I was driving my car, and the rear control arm on the left tire decided it didn't want to be attached anymore. So when it came off at a 90-degree angle, threw me between a giant boulder under some blackberry bushes, and there was like this huge tree next to it. It was pretty shitty. I was unscathed, but it was close. I get it.
Yeah. It's a common.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Going the white light.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
so you have heard of it.
Yeah. Well, you die essentially, and you go towards the white light. Either you go all the way through, or you don't, and you come back and you're back alive. You're resuscitated, pretty much, I guess.
It was my grandmother a while back. She was near her deathbed, and we thought we lost her. She's gone for about a minute and a half, and then as we walked away, she just suddenly came back. So it was one of those. You got to think about it, but it's a miracle.
Did she tell you about it?
Yeah, she just said she's seen a light. In a way, it's one of those, you think it's like out of a movie, but she said she saw a light and then she came back.
La experiencia dice muchos de que cuando se mueren, como que empiezan a ver hacia el cielo y se va algo blanco, como que puras cosas blancas ven, que se los va llevando como un puntito y que van siguiendo eso hacia el cielo. Es cuando llegan a la muerte, dice, que es lo que pasa en la otra etapa del mundo.
I have heard of that. I have not experienced that. It kind of sounds like an acid trip.
No, I've never been that close to death before.
And then we asked them if they would be interested in seeing our show.
I would like to see a TV show about near-death experiences, because in my experience, it gives me a good feeling that there's something else out there. So,
I guess if it was framed, I guess more scientifically, like if it was more exploring what was a near-death experience and where it might come from and what it might be, yeah, I would. If it's just people talking about it, then probably not.
I don't know. I don't watch too much TV, so.
Oh, hell yeah! I would love to see one of those shows. As a matter of fact, I DVR it. And I'm Bolivia Carmichaels.
And I'm Miss Kitty Carroll, and I'll be sitting right next to her when we watch it.
I'm Miss Daisy and Fuego. Yep, I'll be right there with her.
Daisy and Fuego, go ahead, girl.
Wouldn't miss it.
Como que te suena muy interesante qué es lo que pasan, bueno, porque uno no sabe qué es lo que realmente pasa después de eso. Sí, y suena interesante saber.
Yeah, I'd watch it. It'd be interesting to see what's like.
Yes, I would, absolutely. Because it's something that everybody wonders about. It's something that we all think about. It's the one thing that we all have in common. We're all going to die someday, and everybody wants to know like what happens after that. And a show that talks about near-death experiences, and especially if it had people that were experienced with that, then that would give people hope. It's like, what am I doing here?
Sure. I think it would be interesting because I always like learning about different people's experiences and things that I haven't experienced myself.
That'd be nice. I mean, everybody has their own different translation of it, so it'd be nice.
And their lights afterwards? Yes.
Is it on like TLC or Oxygen?
Because that could be some pretty freaky shit that people see, and like I said, it sounds kind of like an acid trip, and those are always really entertaining.
I've watched Ghost Adventures. Yeah, I've seen that stuff before. I guess it could be interesting. If it's on and I'm flipping, maybe.
Okay, yes. Because it does happen. It's just, I think that there's a lot of misunderstandings about it and a lot of connections to religious aspects, which probably shouldn't. It's just more spiritual.
Bye, Portland! And my name's Laura Perez.